Well, the video interview between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton, I would say, in its entirety, is my rosebud of the week. I think that Cody, I mean, I don't know the reason behind it, but whatever the reason is for him to do the "What Do You Want to Talk About" series on the WWE YouTube channel, he's done a really good job with the interviews that he's been doing, and I've just been impressed because I feel that the interviews go beyond the typical wrestler interview, like it's not just about the same old things that you hear. And so I was really excited when I saw that Randy was the next guest because we know how far back their history goes and how big of a legacy fangirl rat I was.
It's a
So
new day.
yes, so
New generation.
hearing them talk about that and like them getting emotional and stuff was just really cool to see. But I think one of my favorite parts of the entire thing was Cody. I mean, he wasn't going around the bush to say that Randy is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, and Randy trying to be the humble guy that he is, acting like that's not a thing. And I'm like, come on,
Come on.
I
Come
get
on,
it,
Randy.
but come on. And the question was, who would you want to induct you into the Hall of Fame? Like, if you had to choose right now. And he chose John Cena. And so that just made me really excited because I feel John Cena has actually inducted, a handful
A
of
lot of
people.
people, yeah. No, he's
Yeah.
done it quite a bit.
But I don't know
Very
how
good at it.
many of them have been as connected to him the way that Randy is. And, Randy was saying exactly why he would want him. It's like, other than praising him for being such a good speaker and killing every single time that he's ever inducted somebody, it's like, well, they were coming up around at the same time. They
We went
were
to OVW together.
yes. And then when they got into WWE, they were basically the top baby face and the top heel, like the faces of the company throughout their entire careers, until Cena decided that he was going to go and pursue other things. So I really hope that this is what ends up happening. And of course, Randy can change his mind because we know he just signed a 5-year contract extension with WWE. So it's not going to happen until after that. And Cena doesn't have to agree, but I'm sure I don't see why he wouldn't. But
Oh, he would.
I really hope it happens because I feel, other than maybe, Randy's dad or something, there's really no one I feel that would better induct him than John.
I only give one better answer is Triple H himself. It's the only
Yeah.
other person I could think of other than John Cena. Triple H, yeah, that's great. If it's not John Cena, who else? Then it's the easy answer is Triple H. But John Cena is such a good answer because it's not like Triple H where there was a mentor thing and he pretty much raised him and what he's became. They went through it together. That's different. Like your closest friend, confidant inducting you into a Hall of Fame is a special moment that, you can't be replicated.
Well, and he mentions Triple H too, being like, of course, Triple H and Ric Flair were
Batista.
big parts. Well, he didn't say Batista, but they were big parts of his career.
Correct.
But he said that he felt like he learned the most from John because it wasn't just, that they were working together and stuff like that. He taught him like the smaller details of wrestling that people don't teach you, or you know what I mean? Like he even mentioned one of the biggest things was just like what to do in a match and how to take advantage of the moment and like wait for the crowd's reaction.
Yeah.
Eat off that. Like those types of details he was saying is stuff that John taught him. So I feel, I don't know. I think it would be almost like a missed opportunity for them to not do that. But he did say that he doesn't want to be put into the Hall of Fame until he calls it a career. So we still have at least a handful of years left until that happens. But I think that that's something to look forward to, that makes his inevitable retirement like not as sad You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, he's still gonna go.
Yeah.
He still loves it. If you watch, not if you did watch the interview, but for the peeps who didn't, if you watch that interview, you can tell that he still just wants to have fun. Like he's just in that stage of his career where he wants to go out there, do his thing, and then watch the next generation take over. It's really a nice place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I do agree with you that that was one of the better things I saw in wrestling this week.